What's up, everybody? This is Fred Rachani of TSC News with some breaking news, some very unfortunate news, courtesy of Jim Ross's official Twitter handle at JRsBBQ. According to Jim Ross, who is a friend of this gentleman I'm about to talk about, legendary wrestling manager Bobby the Brain Heenan, WWE Hall of Famer, has passed away at age 72. For those that don't know, he had throat cancer for a number of years, has been battling it. Been a brave warrior. The poor guy had his jaw removed many years back. And now he unfortunately has passed away. And it's very sad. You know, last few years of his life, it really sucked for him. A guy that had such a gift of the gab to not be able to speak to his fans. But, for years, I think even as recently as last year, maybe even earlier this year, he was doing the convention circuit with his wife and signing autographs. I've seen pictures of him flipping off the camera. So, all things considered, for a situation, he seemed to be in, as good of a spirits as he can be. But for any younger fans, I might be like, oh, who's that Bobby Heenan guy? I mean, I don't even know where to start. This guy was the quintessential manager in pro wrestling. Great on the mic. He was a wrestler before he became a manager. A guy who managed so many superstars over his 30-plus year career. Was a great color commentator as well with Gorilla Monsoon and WWF, the World Wrestling Federation, now known, of course, as WWE. Later went to WCW, and he was a hit or miss as a color commentator. As a kid, that's when I really discovered Bobby the Brain Heenan, just kind of as a color commentator. And then as I got older and more into my wrestling fandom, I would rent tapes from my local video store. And, as I got older and the internet became bigger, I'd go online and look up the different, broadcasts and stuff that he was on, as a manager and everything. I mean, this guy is such a great promo, such a great personality, great bump taker. Everything he did was great. Paul Heyman, I love Paul Heyman. I think he's done a phenomenal job as the advocate of Brock Lesnar. But I'm sorry, Paul Heyman doesn't touch Bobby the Brain Heenan, and I think Paul Heyman would even tell you that. This guy was a classic. To me, he's up there with the Lou Albanos, the Freddie Blassies. I personally think he's above those guys in terms of all-out greatness. But I mean, that of course is subjective. It just it's a sad story. It sucks to see. The last few years of his life were very rough, but he definitely lived life to the fullest. So keep in mind, this has not been confirmed by Bobby Heenan's family yet. This has not been confirmed by WWE yet, but Jim Ross is pretty close with the family, so take that for what it is. Just sucks. Also, for the person that parodied Bobby the Brain Heenan and claimed to be his official verified Twitter account, which was later revealed to be fake, you could go to hell. So, rest in peace, Bobby the Brain Heenan. My deepest condolences to his loved ones, all his friends. There will never be another Bobby the Brain Heenan. Oh man, this is sad. It's just sad. Dusty Rhodes, Roddy Piper, Bobby Heenan. Forget the fact this dude was a manager most of his career, okay? There will never, ever be another Bobby Heenan, and he absolutely belongs in the same conversation in terms of wrestling personalities as Piper and Dusty. Oh, my God. God bless him. Rest in peace, Bobby the Brain Heenan.